Wow, he's reviewing Nike boots wearing an Under Armour shirt. What's wrong with this guy? Are you happy now? What's going on, guys? Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com bringing you my review plus on-feet video of the brand new 2018 World Cup Nike Just Do It Hypervenom Phantom 3 Elite DFs. White with a Volt yellow accent. They look really, really clean, but they've actually made some changes to the upper on this particular colorway that we've never seen before that I'm going to be pointing out for you in today's video. So we'll take a closer look at all the details, we'll talk tech specs, I'll point out what's different and whether that has any impact on the overall performance, and of course you'll get a look at how they fit and feel on feet as well. So if you want to learn everything there is to know, please stick around, watch the entire video. If you are interested in a pair of these for yourself, I'll leave a little pop-up on screen, or you can click the first link down below. That'll take you to the review page on my website where you'll find buy it now links with exclusive SR4U coupon codes. We'll be able to pick these up below their normal $275 retail price. I'll also have the low cut variation link there as well, which retails for $250. If you guys do end up enjoying the video, don't forget to support it with a like. And if you're new here watching for the first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button along with the little bell notification for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. Something that you'll get exclusively with the top end models in the Just Do It pack is this special box with the Nike Soccer, Nike Football branding written out in all the different languages of the 32 teams participating in the World Cup. Also, for some strange reason, my box has a replacement label rather than the regular one. Also included with the top end models is a string bag featuring the same white and silver detailing as the box. And then of course, to match the Hypervenom colorway, you have a Volt yellow accent in the strings on the string bag itself. Total string bag score, 9.03. Starting off with the colorway, of course the Just Do It pack is all white. White base to the upper, including the NikeSkin and the exposed Flyknit. The exposed Flyknit in the collar, as well as across the top of the foot where the laces are, that's going to be next to impossible to keep clean. The NikeSkin on the surface, that's also white in color, does have this added texturing along with the 3D texturing that's already there, which is going to make these next to impossible to keep clean. So if you're buying any of the Just Do It pack boots, not just the Hypervenoms, just realize that they are going to look dirty very, very quickly. But that's something that you always end up with when it comes to solid white boots. As far as accent colors go, all of the Just Do It pack has this kind of dark metallic gray in the Nike swoosh, which you have on both the front and back of the shoe, with an accent color of Volt yellow in the form of the outline, the exposed flywire cables here on either side of the lacing system, and then of course the chrome Volt sole plate, which actually looks really, really good. Chrome Volt is not something we typically see from Nike, but this looks really good. Keep in mind though that it is a wearable finish. It does come with a warning sticker, and you can actually see around the edges of the chrome Volt, it's almost like a regular chrome with a little bit of a rainbow effect to it. It actually looks very cool in person. I know a lot of people don't like the whole Volt yellow thing from Nike just because they do it so often, but honestly the white, Volt, and gray they've incorporated here I think looks really, really clean. And then moving on to the back of the shoe, this is something that is exclusive to the top end Just Do It pack colorways. You're gonna find a Nike swoosh, the Hypervenom branding, and then this triangle here in silver made up of 32 lines to represent the 32 teams participating in the 2018 World Cup. In my opinion, very good looking colorway, very good looking boot. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. So aside from the colorway, what else has changed with this new Hypervenom Phantom 3? Well, they've actually changed the texturing on the surface of the NikeSkin. To give you an example of what exactly the difference is, here's the Fast AF colorway of the Phantom 3, that as you can see, the NikeSkin top layer is completely smooth in these areas right here, and then smooth in between all the 3D texturing of the Flyknit upper. If you look at this brand new colorway, you can see, especially right here through the Flyknit and ACC branded area, they've added this kind of grid texturing to it, and that flows all the way through in between all the 3D texturing. Now, this is not the first Phantom 3 to feature this. If you guys remember the Game of Gold colorway that came out not too long ago, a lot of people weren't super hyped on those because they were mostly blacked out. Those had this same texturing. I've worn those shoes and I can honestly tell you, if you were wondering, that the added texturing has no impact on the overall feel and performance of the shoe whatsoever. It's just not something that you're going to be able to notice. I'm not sure exactly why they added it. It does add a little bit of thickness to the NikeSkin top layer, so there's potential for this being maybe a little bit more durable, but as far as actual performance and anything noticeable that you can actually feel, there really is no difference to this modification whatsoever. So aside from the very subtle texture difference, there really is nothing else that has changed about the Phantom 3 DF. It's just as good as it was when it first came out. Easily one of the best boots on the market right now, especially if you're looking for something with a knitted upper. Now, I don't want to go over too many details in this video because I've talked about these shoes so many times before, but if you haven't seen my playtest of the Phantom 3 DF, I'll leave a little pop-up on screen. You get to see the shoes in action, and I go over all the details as far as how they fit, feel, and perform, as well as what the experience is like of actually wearing these things. So if you haven't checked out that video, be sure to go ahead and check it out. It'll cover all the information that you could possibly want on the Hypervenom Phantom 3 DF. So as you can see, I swapped out the stock white laces, which look good, but they're gonna get dirty really quickly, plus everyone's gonna have them, for some junior length neon yellow reflective SR4U replacement laces. The neon yellow accents perfectly with the volt you'll find throughout the boot. It has the reflective bits, which look really cool, especially when it's a lower light type situation, and it shows the reflectiveness really good. Plus they're junior length, just because the laces that come on the Hypervenom Phantom 3s, because of the shallow lacing system, are fairly short to begin with. So these are pretty much the perfect length for a size 9.5 anyways. If you're interested in a pair of replacement laces for yourself, the website to go to is www.sr4ulaces.com. There'll be a little pop-up on screen, as well as a link down below in the description. So if you're interested in a pair, be sure to go ahead and check that out. On feet, the Phantom 3 DF is relatively comfortable out of the box. Really the only thing you have to look out for with pretty much any of the mid-cut boots from Nike, maybe a little bit less so the Superfly 6 Elite, is the heel area. Because of the mid-cut construction, it does kind of rub the back of your heel in a slightly different way versus a traditional low-cut shoe, like the Phantom 3 Low would, for example, which can cause discomfort. It's very common to get blisters on the back of the Achilles, right where basically the connection point is between the heel counter and the collar itself. So just be aware of that as you're breaking them in. I wouldn't recommend wearing them straight into a game, but as long as you take things slow, you're not gonna have too many issues breaking them in. The fly-knit upper is very soft, very sock-like, and breaks in nicely after a few wears, gets that much softer. Although keep in mind, you're not gonna get too much stretch out of this upper, especially because of the Flywire cables directly connecting the upper and the lacing system, just making that area of the shoe through the midfoot pretty much unable to stretch. As far as width is concerned, the Phantom 3s will fit most people. They're definitely not super narrow. They're not exceptionally wide, but as long as you don't have super wide feet, I think you're not gonna have too many issues fitting into these. And as far as sizing is concerned, I'm wearing a size 9.5 US, which is typically what I would wear in these. The fit and the length is pretty much perfect. And for the most part, the Hypervenoms do run true to size. So if you are looking to order a pair, I'd recommend going true to size for the best possible fit. Anyways, guys, that is it for my review of the Nike Hypervenom Phantom 3 Elite DF. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to support it with a like. Again, if you're interested in a pair of these for yourself, you can click the first link down below. That'll take you to the review page on my website, where you'll find buy it now links with exclusive SR4U coupon codes, where you'll be able to pick these up below their normal $275 retail price. If you have any questions, as always, leave them down below in the comments, and I'll do my best to get an answer out to you as soon as I possibly can. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all my social media information linked down below in the description as well. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching.